Hello friends, this is Kevin aka K-Man1 coming at you with another episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we did a couple missions to continue collecting more information on Rajan, and in this episode we're going to start making moves to take down a spice operation. So, a little bit of a spoiler for the first mission we're going to be tackling this time. I have a really bad luck with just falling off ledges. That's gonna be the end of me, this game, just falling off ledges while running. Anyways, so the first mission we're gonna be tackling, we're gonna be meeting up with Neela for the first time in a little while. Well, not the first time in a little while. We did it very recently at Rajan's other place.
We meet again.
Constable Neela, thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
Oh, I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Neela, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I'll keep it in mind, but first the task at hand. I've learned of a secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwork Heart. Legally, I can't enter the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you...
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
Don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance. This place is thick with guards, and standing still can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Alright, and so jumping into this mission, this is going to be one of our last dealings with Neela for a while. I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler. But she's going to take a little bit of a hiatus. But don't worry, she's not going anywhere completely. She's going to be present in much later chapters. But for now, she's just going to be taking a little break from us. But as we are chasing her around, yeah, I really like sort of how the story is starting to come together. Another really bad thing that I missed out on by kind of stopping playing the game right around this point is that the story just gets so many more layers are added to it as we progress onward, and this second Rajan area is really just sort of the beginning of that. Like, there have been hints throughout the entire game, but, you know, like the illegal spices, how they cause people to go into rage. That's scary, first of all, and it's going to be important later in ways you probably won't be expecting. And yeah, so just a bunch of stuff. The story of this game is great. It's like I really want to talk about it, but I also don't want to do spoilers, because spoilers are bad for people who don't want to get spoiled. But yeah. So anyways, we are just about at the end of this chasing segment, and so we're going to be introduced to kind of an annoying area, but whatever.
This is it. And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door.
And
we're on for that date in Bollywood.
there it is, just like Neela said.
In order to lower the Clockwork Heart, you'll need access to that control box, but it's locked out tight.
Oh, I'm sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
Alright, so this area, when I say it's annoying, what I basically mean is, you can spire jump onto these little sprinklers. However, don't do that, because there are some areas down below that you can either rail walk onto or spire jump onto, and I swear, 99% of the time, it registers that as the move you're trying to pull instead of the spire jump that's right next to you. So, yeah, definitely don't try to spire jump here. You'll probably just end up falling down to a lower level and having to do a lot of annoying stuff. But anyways, we're just going to be pickpocketing these two keys from these gods. And we are going to, for the first time, be collecting a clockwork part in the middle of a chapter. So yeah, this isn't going to be the last time this will happen, but it is the first, and so I think it's really cool how just because it's the middle of a chapter doesn't mean we...
The spice won't be growing around here anytime soon.
Yeah, just by virtue of it being the middle of a chapter doesn't mean we can't complete part of the objective. Very, very nice. So, anyways, just for the sake of saving time in this video, since there are going to be 4 missions covered, hopefully, if I can be efficient, I am just going to go ahead and cut ahead to the next mission destination. And let's just go ahead and slide on down into the mission.
We've been contracted to acquire that huge ruby of Rajad's for a local crime ring. In exchange for the goods, they'll set us up with a cherry bomb 500 for the heist.
A cherry bomb 500? That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have to whack it a few times with your cane.
I'm on it.
Alright, and so as we're whacking it, we're about to get into one of the biggest, like, inconsistencies within 2 seconds of, like, 2 statements within 2 seconds of each other completely contradict each other.
Sly's knocked the ruby loose, and now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers.
Muscle on the way.
So, it's going to take a little while for me to get there with Murray, so I will just go ahead and cut to when I'm there.
Murray, you can pick up the ruby with your stomp move. Despite its size, that rock is really fragile. Bentley will run ahead and inflate cushions that are safe to throw the ruby onto. Use them, or this operation's a bust. Now, head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
Alright, and like I just said, super inconsistent. Sly just whacked it 4 times and had it just fall down with nothing to break the fall. This thing is not fragile. This thing is whatever. And I didn't bother to research it, even though I thought to ahead of time, but I'm pretty sure rubies are like one of the hardest minerals in existence. So, whatever. Just this game, this particular mission is just like, really? This ruby's fragile? And it's like, we would have to use these cushions anyways, because we can't jump while holding stuff yet. So it's just a bunch of unnecessary stuff added just to make the mission more difficult instead of making sense.
This ruby is near flawless. I'll recommend to my superiors that we purchase it, take it to our buyer, and complete the contract.
So, now we're on to the next portion. And this mission is annoying because Murray walks really slowly when he's holding stuff, but that can't really be avoided because we don't have access to a power-up that'll change that up. So, we're just gonna have to deal with it. And excuse me, Snake, no one wants to talk to you right now. Come on, Bentley. Put the cushion. There it is. And sidling as Murray is always really funny. And... I'll go ahead and meet you guys back there. Alright, and 3 failed attempts later, we are back. Oh my goodness, this level, it's not hard. It's just really, really annoying. But, as we throw it onto this cushion, we're gonna be done with it.
I must say, the Cooper gang certainly lives up to its reputation. This is a true Indian treasure. We will honor the bargain and provide a cherry bomb 500 at the time the turtle requested.
Alright, well, with that mission completed, I will just go ahead and meet you guys at the next mission destination. And sidling along the ledge, we are going to get to the next mission. And this is also kind of an annoying mission. Because
According to Rajan's blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple. Just jump in, walk the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards. Make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
well, so much for that, Rajan. But yeah, this is the return of barrel walking. Joy. It's not as bad in this game because there's a lot more emphasis on being actually sneaky, but it's still just, you move so slow. I'm gonna stop whining. I'm just gonna deal with it. Okay.
I'm within visual range of the spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits.
Yeah. So that is this mission, as it has been given to us. You can blow up that door right there, and it'll just lead to a couple briefcases with some coins in them, but nothing too super important to take care of. And gonna scoot on past this guard. And this mission also involves a lot of backtracking because you need to go to the fence, blow it up, and go back, blow it up. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut back to there because it's probably going to require quite a bit of waiting on my part. It's like they always say, patience is a virtue, but it's a boring virtue. Anyways, we are going to be walking through here, navigating. I hate this game right now. And guess what? You have to restart from the beginning. I'll see you guys back in just a moment. Alright, this level's really just going to leave a bad taste in my mouth. So, patiently working our way through here. We're going to be in an area where the big thing is just we're going to have to dodge past flashlight guards using our barrel move. And by barrel move, I mean barrels stand still. Yep. So, Bentley's going to say in the background what he already told us before, that we need to put the barrel inside the grinder. But let's just go ahead and jump out.
What's going on down there? It looks like spice production has fallen behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
Alright, and again, for the sake of time, well, actually, one thing I'm going to show right quick, something that's always kind of confused me, is over here, past this snake, there's this keypad, and where does Sly learn the code for this? Like, there's probably something else planned for this level, and they just forgot about it, but this is just something that's always been really weird to me. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and see you guys at the next mission destination.
Rajan's holed up in his temple. Got any ideas to force him out of hiding?
My research indicates that tigers have an aversion to water. By destroying that dam, the temple will be filled with a runoff.
Flooding him out, huh? Good plan. But I don't think your bombs are strong enough to do the job.
You're correct. Fortunately, while monitoring the bug in Rajan's office, I overheard that a new autopilot attack helicopter had just arrived. It's sitting inside this truck.
Stay sharp. That dam is sure to be well protected.
Alright, and so now we're going to be at another turret level, and Bentley kind of derped out on the side of that truck right there. I don't know what that was all about. But anyways.
Defend the timber down. A barrel of spice to the gunship that brings down the aggressor.
So, Rajan is now aware of our attack, and this turret level controls, in my opinion, a lot easier than the one with Murray back at Rajan's old place. Which, in a way, now that I think of it, kind of makes sense, because the turret at Rajan's hideout is specifically stated to be rusty and old, whereas this is a new autopilot helicopter. So it's only natural that the technology for this would be a little bit easier to handle. But anyways, into the level itself. For the most part, the missiles they fire won't really bother you, unless they're like one of the corkscrews with the dark red smoke behind it. But as far as like the pink ones traveling in straight lines, those won't really bother you for the most part. Unless they get close, then they're just going to fire like a barrage of them at you. And that'll do some pretty serious damage. But if they do fire their missiles at you, you can just shoot them out of the air with your cannon. And it's pretty straightforward. You can see missiles like that you're going to want to shoot immediately. But ordinary missiles you can pretty much always ignore. And of course you're going to want to destroy the enemy helicopters as they get closer to you. And I don't understand why Rajan would bother buying a helicopter that just rendered the rest of his defense force completely obsolete. Because, sure, Bentley's probably a lot better of a gunner than the people manning the other helicopters, but still, why would you have such a powerful helicopter when you already have a fleet that your enemies could possibly use against you like this? It's just villain logic at its finest, I guess. But anyways, the dam is at just about a quarter of its HP left. So, as we are clearing up the level, we're of course going to get hit by more cutscenes. So, I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Oh, and thanks for watching, as always.
Nice shooting, Bentley. Hope Rajan knows how to swim.
A piece of the dam struck the chopper. It's going down. Ooh. Ow. Ah. Oof. Oh. Partial flooding didn't work, so it's time to go the distance. Blowing up the temple's elephant mouth should turn this grotto into a swimming pool. I'll cover Murray from the chopper's gun turret while he pries the mouth open. Once that's done, Sly will need to walk the Cherry Bomb 500 into the throat. Then get to high ground as fast as you can. Rajan is sure to show up and be extra angry. Jump him, snag his half of the Clockwork Heart, and we're out of here.
The Clockwork Heart is in the most secure place, with me. This Kuba gang will be crushed by Monkey, by Rhino, or by Tiger. The dance was going so well, so grand, until that ragged raccoon. Maybe I'll have just a little spice.